Universal Finance is a construction equipment financing company. For confidentiality reasons, we have decided to use our interviewees with different names and stock images. Universal Finance has decided to expand their construction equipment business into new regions. With different values region to region, they've been seeking information from their manager and employees of how to most effectively go about this expansion. They would like to sell in new parts of the state of Massachusetts.
Dan is the manager and partner of Universal Finance. He has a profit focused approach while keeping traditional morals. Dan puts emphasis on ethical means while attaining this profit. Also, corporate social responsibility is important to Dan, as he believes this is vital for running a successful business.
This is Tony. He is one of the employees tasked with helping to find the manager, Dan, find a new region. His main focus while working for Universal Finance is his own sales goals. He puts his individual performance and commissions above the rest of the team.
Mike is a trustable employee who leads the sales team in aspiration of growing it on a larger scale. He makes his presence well known and relationships are very meaningful to him. Mike is team focused and communication is a main point of emphasis.
The first challenge that the team faces is picking the new region. Universal Finance is currently located in Middlesex County, Mass., and would like to expand into different counties. Dan wants to go into Worcester County, Tony wants to go into Essex County, and Mike would like to go to Plymouth County, but is willing to go wherever the group wants to go. Tony is very set in his ways because Essex County would be the closest to his own home, and he is very familiar with a lot of the people there that he could sell to. Dan, however, thinks that they would be able to make a larger profit in Worcester County. Mike agrees with Dan and believes that Worcester County is truly the best place. So, Tony concedes and decides he wants his profit and will go to Worcester County. The first lesson is in this challenge, as aligning team and individual goals is vital to this company's success. Tony concedes going to Worcester County because he finds that the team's success will also lead to his own personal success within the company.
After deciding on Worcester County, Tony's in the process of making a deal. This deal overcharges the customer for older equipment that may not give him the best value. Dan notices this and talks to Mike about the problem and how to address it, as it could be an ethical dilemma. During this deal, we see Lesson 2 as an unethical deal is made. Although the company promotes their ethical values, Tony went against this by overcharging a customer for lower valued equipment. This could hurt the relationship between the company and the customer. Dan saw this and talks to Mike as they are looking to find a way to show the customer that not only does Universal Finance say they are committed to ethical practices, but also show that they are through their actions. Dan and Mike in turn also would like to create a positive relationship with the customer that will lead to further business down the road.
Dan and Mike reach an agreement that they will discount the newer equipment that they plan on giving to the customer through a revised contract that will allow the customer to continue to do business with Universal Finance. They also plan on talking to Tony directly about this mistake and moving forward after acknowledging that it was made. Dan will also send a company-wide email and hold meetings and phone calls with employees to emphasize the importance of practices they strive to promote and the importance of communicating issues before a deal is made. This situation is a perfect example of the third lesson we learned through our interviews: clear communication. During our interviews, the manager made it clear that the communication was a centerpiece to the smooth operation of the business. He even said, without communication, our day-to-day work would not allow us to fulfill our clients' needs efficiently. So I would say that it is the most important aspect of our operation here.
Overall, to conclude, with the company goals, they allow employees to strive for individual sales goals. They also make sure that the company has a clear set of goals and expectations for how they will operate. In terms of corporate social responsibility and ethical values, they put the customer first while prioritizing building relationships. As well as this, they maintain ethical practices through what you do, not what you say. Communication-wise, they make communication seamless between all levels of the business while using preferred channels of communication to all employees and customers.